Eternal Envy's just ripping Liquid apart. They get the blink back from the OG. He looks like he will escape, but Mind Control's not going to be as lucky. They still have a glimpse up in 2 more seconds, but that may not even be required. As we, as well as Misery, jump themselves forward to make sure Mind Control has no hopes of escaping. Liquid successfully blow up the Doom, but Weehaw really entered the fights yet. And again, these smokes, well, they're a bit lucky that Misery blinks up the cliff straight into them. We're just about to finish that sentence and say that Liquid smokes have been particularly ineffective.
1100 for them to contend with, so nobody that the Tiny can just blow up instantly.
Once again, a double damage on Eternal Envy right as Liquid are going into the jungle. Eternal Envy's going to be scouted out. They're going to try and blow him up. The quick grab is going to be able to do something, but he's so tanky. And now the Static Storm. It disrupts everything that Liquid are hoping to achieve. They still managed to kill the Clinks, but it isn't going to be worth it. The fight looks nasty. His hero's already going to be blown up. He managed to get the Ghost Scepter up for a time being. Mind Control is going to go on to Misery, and looks like they should be able to get that kill as an Anchor Smash finishes off, but they're sandwiched in. Wait on the right side. Poppy and Pylite on the left. The Ice Wall making sure they go nowhere in this one. Matumbaman can't even finish off Puppy.
Puppy doesn't even die for this one. And it looked like a really good fight for half a second, but you saw how quickly Clinks killed Puppy.
They throw down a ward right after Counter Ward was laid down. Obviously, Secret won't be able to see it just yet until they move across to the jungle. But when they do see it, they'll know somebody here from Team Liquid was here not so long ago. The Tornado is actually going to be able to catch the Tidehunter. They're going to be able to lock down Mind Control nice and fast. A quick Roshan Bash actually stalled things up, but Mind Control is unlikely to be able to escape. It's a Purge, slows him down long enough. They also have the Glimpse back to make sure there is no hope for Team Liquid. And it seems like contesting Roshan is an impossibility for them. Neither one of them want to drop their items. They're both kind of 6-slotted.
Yeah, and right now at Fada at top, he's going to get gone on too. His Puppy, he's going to sandwich him.
Blink back, TP away. Puppy needs to be able to get the Doom off, and he will be able to. Fada stop, and Eternal Envy makes sure he stays down.
Oh, Kuro came in to try to help.
Fortunately, not the play, as it just adds one more death.
They're OD available. They're going to be really hard pressed for this one.
Lane of Brax most definitely going to be going down. Eternal Envy pops his BKB defensively here. The Yule Scepter, the combination is going to come out from Weehaw and throws down the Ice Wall. Going to Matumbaman, who's now stuck against the kinetic field as well. Isn't going to be able to make the initiation required to make use of those buybacks. They still manage to get a jump in from Jarek, controlling up Highlight Dive. They're going to be able to pop in. That is going to be the gem, so that was worth a bit more, but they need to be able to catch something else. Unfortunately, Puppy already has a BKB, so he just does that and uses the TP scroll to get back to base.
Right now, yeah. They've got such an advantage when it comes to just being able to take the team fights and get the numbers going.
Fada, is he going to stick around too long? Oh, he actually gets a blink backwards, but the Blins tries to send it back. They do have the BKB, and Liquid will march back as a 3-man crew. Jarek, he's actually going to be targeted, has to go, so turns around, hits the Hank on the Puppy. Now the turnaround to Ravage, but can he actually take this fight? They're going to go for the throw-up on Puppy first. They do get it with the OG ultimate and Static Storm, not enough to control up Fada. They're protecting Eternal Envy as Weehaw comes forward with Deafening Blast to help finish off Jarek. He wants to be able to chase down the rest of these heroes as well. Unfortunately, Mind Control stuck fighting up against Eternal Envy, who's quite low, but Matumbaman, one swing isn't quite enough. The toss forward, he gets him in the end. That's a big kill from Matumbaman. He still has that Aegis. Team Secret will not turn and fight him. Confident about being able to push out the top lane multiple times because of that ward. Mid lane, Eternal Envy. He's actually going to start with a Diffuser Blade on him. Matumbaman, they're going to go for the relocate out, which will be successful, but something has been used. Still though, Mind Control being controlled up right now by Puppy with a Doom. They're also going to be joined by Misery, who can click down Jarek, and Mind Control stuck inside the trees will also fall. They're going to be able to get Kuro next up. Yule Scepter, Meteor, Deafening Blast with the Static Storm over the top. Feels like overkill, but they've taken 3 of Liquid, so why the hell not?
Hey, something so beautiful about Secret's lineup is that with both the Static Storm and the Doom, they have ways to permanently stop the tide. Like even the Kraken Shell can't really do much against either of those abilities.
Matumbaman still got his BKB. He's hoping to be able to actually get on top of Eternal Envy as best he can. The bleed damage doing okay.
So much damage to him.
He's actually tanking too much. The OG actually drops the ultimate to the bottom lane. Going for Puppy will be able to get that one kill. Matumbaman is being controlled up though. They have the Yule Scepter into the Sun Strike. He gets off the double stop. OD needs to outbound, but there's going to be a imprisonment save. One kill. Eternal Envy for the HP. They're down by blast. It takes out the OD, and Eternal Envy stays alive.
They played that so well. Eternal Envy might go down, but he gets the Ghost Walk off.
Oh no! They have to go for Weehaw instead, but they can't even get that much. Everyone from Secret surviving on just a sliver of HP. Yolnir now finished up for the Furion. Puppies cutting across here, going from Matumba Man. They have Kuro sitting on the side, ready to go with the relocate, but Puppy's actually going to try and stop that one. He managed to get the Doom onto mind control, while Kuro can't actually go for a relocate anywhere with BKB used on Matumba Man. That's how Weehaw's going to be able to strike. Mind control's dead, as the Doom should be able to finish him off, but Puppy goes way forward and will be the turnaround kill. Still though, they got a 2-for-1.
Misery's heading down bottom 2. And it looks like Envy is also trying to join him. They just BKB.
The rain
don't have a
tracks
blip
balls.
available.
But, Eternal Envy's being controlled up. They need to be able to pop their BKBs to be able to drop Eternal Envy. Looks like Jackie should go down, but Matumba Man might be the turnaround kills. That meteor is causing him so much havoc. Team Secret are not being controlled up as Weehaw's BKB lasts long enough for him to be able to get away. Bada jumps forward, going for Pylon Die next. Will be able to just right-click him down while Weehaw dances and dances as Misery is taking the melee racks. This has to be Fada controlling up these two heroes, but he just can't do it. He doesn't have the HP points, and Team Liquid do not have the buybacks to be able to support this one. Fada, the only one ready to go with the Wisp and the Tidehunter. He actually catches Misery here, but Weehaw with the defensive Fuel Scepter into the Ice Wall once again. Fada managed to get the imprisonment. Jarek is coming forward, but he's already dropped so low from just extra damage. And Destiny Flash finishes him off. Weehaw says, what's up? Controls one. Gets the other one. But Varnish is going to be back to the Sunstrike. Weehaw's just styling on them. The imprisonment save from Fada, but a tornado hits at the perfect time into the EMP. Weehaw is feeling himself, and he's going to single-handedly win this game number 3 for Team Secret. Unbelievable performance by Weehaw as he is showing off on the main stage here in this grand finals.
14-0 and 11 is the end score for him, but I'm even more impressed by how much Envy was able to accomplish in the way of map control. The amount of farm that he was able to get in the early game just made it so hard